From Keene, the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, November 28th, 2018. Silver is trading at $14.17 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,214 per ounce. Zen is trading at $7, and the average price of Bitcoin is $4,074. Antiwar.com reports, according to South Korean sources, North Korea's Kim Jong-un has expressed an openness to allowing international inspectors to visit Yongbyon, the country's main nuclear complex. Kim apparently had conveyed this willingness to do so during a September summit with South Korea's President Moon, saying he would be open to shutting down Yongbyon if the U.S. took corresponding steps. Moon conveyed this message to President Trump. It is unclear what the corresponding measures are that North Korea seeks from the U.S., but generally, they want confidence-building measures advancing the efforts of ending the Korean War. The U.S. State Department, however, said they look forward to Chairman Kim fulfilling his commitments without any sign that the U.S. will be doing anything in return. That's been a recurring theme of diplomacy between the U.S. and North Korea. The U.S. has repeatedly demanded more North Korean concessions since diplomacy began, but has ruled out any measures on the American side until North Korea has totally finished dismantling its nuclear program, an effort expected to take many years. Zencash has changed their name to Horizon to better represent their transition from a cryptocurrency to a pioneering platform that protects consumer data. They're working towards the day when anyone will be able to build privacy-based applications on the Horizon platform. The unique spelling of Horizon is a nod to their heritage and recognizes that they remain committed to the vision that their project was built upon. Their coin and ticker symbol remain ZEN. Learn more at horizon.global and join the Horizon community. HORIZEN.global. UPI reports a federal court in West Palm Beach, Florida, sentenced on Tuesday former Venezuelan Treasurer Alejandro Andrade to a decade in prison for laundering $1 billion in bribe money through Florida investments, including real estate. Andrade posted a $1 million bond and will not have to enter prison until the last week of February, according to a report on Tuesday by the Miami Herald. According to a separate report Tuesday by Venezuela's El Nacional newspaper, Andrade said during the sentencing that he made decisions that were incorrect, adding, "I have a big respect for the United States and fully accept the consequences of my acts." He also said that he cooperated with authorities after entering the United States with a special permit in 2014, according to El Nacional. He is cooperating with U.S. authorities as he helps build a case against rich Venezuelans, including television network owner Raul Guerin and others, according to the Miami Herald. A report from April in the Palm Beach Post said Andrade, who started out as a bodyguard for former Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez, had lived since 2012 in a 9,000 square foot home in Palm Beach County. Aside from the property with marble floors and a swimming pool, he owned 60 horses. Andrade was treasurer of Venezuela between 2007 and 2010 and profited from giving favorable rates to some of the country's richer people in exchange for bribes. You can support FPP Radio by joining the Fans program. Fans help FPP afford to produce more original content. You can join the Fans program for as little as $1 per month through Patreon and get perks like ad-free versions of FPP Radio News and Peace, Love, Liberty Radio. To learn more or to join the Fans program, visit fans.fppradio.com. Reuters reports the population of unauthorized immigrants in the United States fell to 10.7 million in 2016, the lowest level since 2004, due largely to a decline in the number of people coming from Mexico, according to a study released on Tuesday. The report from Pew Research Center, based on U.S. Census data and other figures from 2016, showed the number of undocumented immigrants in the United States had declined steadily since its peak of 12.2 million in 2007. Researchers believe part of the reason for the decline was the economic recession that gripped the United States in 2007 and the slow recovery that followed, which limited work opportunities for migrants. Mexico is still the country of origin for about half of the unauthorized immigrants in the United States, but their number in that total population fell by 1.5 million between 2007 and 2016, according to the Pew report. During the decade, the number of unauthorized immigrants from Central America increased by 375,000. The report found Asians account for 22% of unauthorized immigrants who recently arrived in the United States. Among recent arrivals, immigrants in the United States who overstayed a visa were likely to outnumber people who illegally crossed the border. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at fppradio.com.